If you're planning your wedding in Kenya while living abroad, this is not just about choosing a beautiful venue. It's about structure, coordination, and understanding what most couples don't see until it's too late. In this video, I am walking you through 10 essential steps for planning a destination wedding in Kenya properly. And stay with me until the end because the final step is the one that transforms everything from overwhelming to intentional. Begin with clarity and not aesthetics. When couples start planning from abroad, they often begin with visuals, things like Pinterest boards, Instagram saves, floral inspiration, and not but to say these are wrong things to do. But destination planning does not begin with aesthetics. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but you have to be aware of the steps that you need to start with. So begin with clarity. Ask yourself, why Kenya? Is it cultural significance, family presence, the landscapes, the heritage, the coastal vision? Your reason determines everything from guest count to production scale. So when the reason is unclear, the planning becomes scattered. Luxury planning begins with intention. Define a realistic guest experience. Destination weddings create a different dynamic. Some guests will travel, some won't. Some will confirm late, but your guest estimate cannot remain vague for long. Guest count shapes catering production, seating layouts, venue size, staffing ratios, rental quantities. I have seen weddings where guest list grew gradually, but production planning did not adjust. The results? A space that felt overcrowded and underprepared. Destination planning requires decisiveness early. Understand that destination equals production. This is where most couples miscalculate. They budget for venues and decor, but underestimate infrastructure. That is lighting, that is power supply, sound engineering, transport logistics, vendor accommodation, setup time. So a wedding in Kenya, especially in outdoor or remote location, is not plug and play. Luxury weddings feel effortless because the production behind them is deliberate and engineered. Production is not decoration, it is structure. Choose your location strategically. And this is very important. Kenya offers range. Nairobi ballrooms, Naivasha lakesides, Nanyuki landscapes, Diani beaches, each come with different logistical realities. For example, a Nairobi ballroom wedding offers ease of vendor access and infrastructure stability. A coastal wedding offers breathtaking beauty but requires earlier vendor mobilization, transportation planning, and more structured timeline. Choose beauty, but also choose practicality. Refined planning balances both. Build your core team first. From abroad, your vendor team is your foundation. Secure early. Venue, planner or on-ground coordinator, photographer, caterer, production team. Without a core team, planning becomes reactive. I have seen couples secure secondary vendors before finalizing production. That creates misalignment later. So foundation first, details second. Create communication structure. Time zones change everything. Unstructured communication leads to missed updates, payment confusion, delayed confirmation. Luxury planning is not constant messaging. It is scheduled clarity. So set, define check-in calls, written confirmations, clear decision deadlines. Structure protects your peace. Very important. Plan your site intentionally. If you're traveling to Kenya before the wedding, treat that trip as strategic. Do not scatter vendor meetings randomly. Plan it like a project. Venue walkthrough, design confirmation, catering testing, production review. One focused visit with clear objectives can replace months of back and forth. Efficiency is elegance. Build a contingency plan before you need it. Every destination wedding encounters variables, and that is things like weather, traffic, vendor delays, exchange rate shifts. Prepared couples remain calm because they expect movement. I have witnessed outdoor ceremonies where a light weather shift caused panic, not because of the rain, but because there was no plan. Preparation prevents emotional chaos. Appoint leadership for the day. On your wedding morning, you should not be answering logistical calls. Someone must oversee vendor arrival, setup sequencing, timeline adjustments, guest coordination. If you do not hire a planner, you must assign a capable decision point person. The bride is not the operational manager or the operations manager on that day. Presence is your role. The transformation step, intentional planning. And now the most important step, destination weddings can quickly become about scale, expectations, or impressing family. But ask yourself, what do I want this day to feel like? Do I want calm? Do I want elegance? Do I want joyfulness? Do I want intimate feel? Grand but controlled feel? When intention is clear, budgets align, guest lists align, design aligns, stress reduces. Without intention, you chase trends. With intention, you create legacy. If you're planning your destination wedding in Kenya and want clarity before making expensive decisions, I created an intentional wedding planning PDF journal designed to help you define your priorities. Also, feel free to grab the hard copy as well. Align your budget and structure your vision before execution begins. And if you're feeling uncertain or are overwhelmed, I offer a wedding strategy session where we build your personalized planning roadmap covering budget structure, vendor sequencing, production reality, and logistical clarity. Because destination weddings should feel refined, not rushed and not chaotic. Structure, intentional, elevated. I'll see you in the next episode.